Okay, so I just wanted to really quickly talk about some of my favourite pencils. All from the same range, all from the Caran D'Ache Luminance range, and they are the Percent colours. Now, when people ask me about the Percent colours and they say, well, you know, what actually are they? They're basically I don't really know how they're made, but you have the whole colour. So say, take this one here, for example, this is burnt sienna, 10%. So you'll have the burnt sienna, the whole, 100% of that colour. And then you'll have, say, a 50% and then a 10%. This is a 10%. And you get this tint of the colour, which is absolutely beautiful. And these are absolutely brilliant for animal portraits, for bringing little bits of shadow and stuff like that in. And they're awesome for skin. You know, if you were going to be drawing human portraits, whatever shade of skin, these pencils here are going to really help. Even with the lightest skin, you're still going to need some violet-y shades, and these pencils are just fantastic. So if you were to get any pencils at all, if you were thinking, oh, I need some new pencils, I would definitely recommend getting the Percent pencils from the Luminance range. So I'm just going to go through a few of my absolute favourites. This one here is my total favourite. This one is the Sepia 10%, and it's like a sort of a violet-y colour. The full strength sepia is like a dark brown, but it's got some violet-y colours in there. It's got a little bit of a purpliness to it. The Sepia 10% is one of my most used pencils. It is fantastic for yellowy animals, for orangey animals, for paler skin, sort of shading around the eyes, nose, all of that kind of thing. It's the most beautiful, subtle, violet-y colour, but without being in your face violet-y. The other one that I use a huge amount is the brown ochre 10%. This one is brilliant again for animals. If you've got anything from sort of like a golden retriever to a leopard to a lion or something like that, this colour is such a lovely, subtle, yellowy, browny colour. It's got that beautiful natural tone to it, and it's a really useful pencil. The other one is the raw Umber 10%. This is great. This one's great for white fur, anything that's sort of anything really, browny fur. This is the raw Umber 10%. Again, the raw Umber is like a greeny brown. It's quite a dark brown, the full strength pencil, but this is very much like, it's a grey, but it's a very warm grey. It's almost like a warm grey 2 in the Polychromos range, or a mix between the warm grey 2 and warm grey 3, but it's a super pencil. And of course, with it being luminance, you can use very light pressure to get an even lighter coating of the colour, and it just works beautifully. And I find this quite good for blending as well, if you need to kind of blend something. Really great colour. The other one, now I think these colours are changing. This one here, I've actually got a couple of these, but this is what they used to call Dark Flesh 5%. It's number 741. It's now called Warm Earth 5%. Honestly, I think this is the best pencil from any of the manufacturers. It's the most brilliant colour. It's like a dark pinky colour. Dark pinky browny colour, so it's brilliant for human portraits. It's brilliant for animals. You know, when you get like a browny colour in your eye, is it brown, is it pink, is it orange, what is it? It will most probably definitely be, which is a total oxymoron, isn't it? Dark Flesh 5%. This is a really useful pencil. So if you haven't got this pencil in your kit, I would definitely recommend getting it. Like I say, I've just bought 2. One has come through as the Dark Flesh 5%, and the other one has come through as the Warm Earth 5%. But the number is 741 if you want to get hold of one of those. It's a very useful pencil for all kinds of different things. It's just a brilliant colour. It's that colour that I think has always been missing. And Caran D'Ache introduced these in 2020, the beginning of 2020. And this is, oh my goodness, such a good colour. And the other really great colour as well, again, I'm not sure whether they're going to be changing the name of this one. I don't have a new one, so I'm not sure, but it's number 542, and it's the light flesh 10%. Again, it's a really great, it's like a buttery colour, but there's something extra in it. So if I kind of compared it to the brown ochre 10%, it's much more yellowy. But then if I brought in like a buttercup or something like that, you'd see that it's not like a yellowy colour. It's just a really good colour. Again, it's great for things like, you know, yellow Labradors, retrievers, anything that's got that sort of yellowy tinge to it. A bay horse that maybe goes a little bit yellowy when it comes down onto the muzzle. Skin, you know, fair skin definitely has those yellowy tones in it. You know, darker skin, they'll definitely have these sort of, you can use this over the top of other colours to get like a bit of a warm glow. It's again a really great colour. And then we go into, we've got the we have the burnt sienna 10% here, which the burnt sienna is very much a browny reddy russety colour, but when you bring it into the percent, you end up with more of a pinky colour. You know, when you kind of dilute it, we get this sort of pinky colour. Again, really, really great for, you know, fur colours and for skin. And, you know, they're just brilliant. And then you go into the, this is the burnt ochre 10%. Again, we go into this more sort of peachy colour. Again, fantastic for if you're drawing portraits. Brilliant for animals as well. But I would say these ones are brilliant, really, really perfect for portraits. It's that peachy colour that, again, is kind of missing a little bit. We've got the full strength, but actually we want something a little bit less, and that's where these percent colours come in really, really well. And then you've got some of the greys. I haven't got all of the colours here, but we've got some of the greys. So we have the French grey, got the French grey 30 here, and we've got the French grey 10 here. So again, it's almost like those diluted greys. These are quite warm greys. They're really nice, actually. The subtlety of the colours is really, really nice. And yeah, they're just awesome colours. So if you don't have any of the percent colours, and they look really pretty, don't they? They do look really nice. If you don't have any of these percent colours in, you know, I would highly recommend getting them, because they're going to be such a useful addition to your toolbox. If you've only got budget for a couple, might I suggest that you go for the Sepia 10, the raw Umber 10, and I'd probably go for the, oh gosh, you're gonna have to have 4. You'll have to have budget for 4. So I go for the brown ochre 10, the Sepia 10, the raw Umber 10, and the dark flesh or the warm earth 5. These 3 are going to be such a brilliant addition to your toolbox. You're going to be, if you haven't got them already, once you get them, you're going to go, oh my goodness, how have I lived without these pencils? They're absolutely wonderful. You can get them singly. I tend to get my pencils from the Colour Pencil Shop, or Jackson's in the UK. You know, they both do sort of next day delivery, and both have really good packaging. I like to support Emma at the Colour Pencil Shop, and she does a really, really good service. But I would definitely say, if you haven't got these pencils, you know, and you've got the budget to get these 4, definitely get these 4. If you've got a little bit more budget, then, you know, I would certainly, instead of maybe buying the whole of the Luminance set, which is really lovely and they are beautifully presented, I would definitely go for these percent colours, because they really, really are a fantastic addition, and they work brilliantly for animals and portraiture.